Tottenham CEO Vinay Venkatesham arrived at the club's training ground around 8:45 a.m. today as the inquest began into Tuesday night's disastrous defeat at Atletico Madrid. Discussions have been taking place with interim boss Igor Tudor and his staff, who arrived at Spurs Lodge in the early hours following their flight back from Spain. Tudor was heavily criticized for his handling of goalkeeper Antonin Kinski and his obvious lack of compassion after humiliating the 22-year-old by substituting him on 17 minutes, then failing to offer any conciliatory words as he trudged off the pitch. Many view Tudor's position as untenable, but Tottenham have little in the way of alternatives, even though former Nottingham Forest and Everton boss Sean Dyche has been backed into 2/1 by some bookmakers to take over, and the club maintained Tudor will take press conference duties on Friday at 1:30 p.m. ahead of the weekend game against Liverpool. Roberto De Zerbi and Mauricio Pochettino are contenders to take over in the summer. Indeed, talks are understood to have taken place recently with De Zerbi, who is available now after leaving his position with Marseille. The Italian particularly is a leading candidate for the summer, but efforts could now ensue to try to fast-track that decision. The 46-year-old is also looking at Manchester United, though, as he considers his next role, to complicate matters further. Venkatesham can plainly see that something must change. Spurs defender Mickey van de Ven, discussing last night's defeat, was candid, describing the team's current mood. "Terrible, to be honest. A doomsday scenario," he told Dutch media. "I could, of course, give the standard talk that we all have to stick together and work hard, but we're just being dealt a blow after a blow. It's just really difficult. Everything that could go wrong in the first 20 minutes went wrong. Everyone slips, including me. Those are moments you simply can't do anything about. I can't just stand here and start blaming the pitch." Relating to teammate Kinski's experience, he added, "It's terrible for him too, he's making his debut. You wouldn't wish this on anyone." Van de Ven will miss Sunday's game with Liverpool through suspension, after picking up a red card against Crystal Palace. "We have an important match this weekend that I can't be at, because I'm suspended, of course. But it's a truly terrible time. How am I feeling mentally? It's tough, I can tell you. Really tough. I have to keep going. This is life. I'm not on my phone anymore. I'm completely done with it. Only family and stuff." And club legend Teddy Sheringham, who played 277 games across 2 spells at White Hart Lane, called for the interim boss to be shown the door. Igor Tudor has to go, Sheringham told sports media platform Peak. Does he know the Premier League? Is he learning on the job? All of that. I don't like to see any manager lose their job, but if Spurs want to save their season, they need someone who knows the football club and someone who puts the players in their rightful positions. I'll be very surprised if he doesn't go today. There are signs of disrespect from the players. When you are appointed as an interim and talking to players, there's an element there where players go, "Why are you telling me that? You'll be gone before me." Spurs need to change before it's too late, but those players also need to realize they don't want this on their CV. You do not want relegation in your CV, especially at a club like Tottenham Hotspur.